Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I got another great castles video here for you. They're doing lots of events, which has me super excited. As you've seen from my other videos, tons and tons of events. They continue to try and get people involved every single week with different events that they're going on, and they just released their schedule for the next few weeks. More events that are coming. Before I really jump into the video and walk through the schedule, let me go ahead and do an announcement. This Friday, we're going to be doing an interview with the Castles team with Robert and Josh. We're going to do a live stream at 11 a.m. Pacific time. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to meet with them, and we're going to just talk through a lot of the questions. Just so you're aware, we're not doing the basics. We're not going to go in there and ask them all the little details. What's a farm? How do you blend it up to a ranch? We're not doing that. We are going to get into the weeds. We're going to get deep into it. Ask the questions that you want to ask. Talk a lot about the dungeon expansion that's coming up. Talk a little bit about the potential 3D game that's coming in the way future, those types of questions. So if you have any questions that are deeper than the and just intro questions for the Castles folks, go ahead and jump over to the Discord. There's a link in the description. Let us know questions you want me to ask them. I have a whole list of questions also, so we'll go ahead and jump into it. Join us again, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern, this coming Friday, interview with the Castle folks. All right, now let's jump into the video. They just announced yesterday evening their next set of events that are coming up here in the near future. Some big items that you want to watch out for, especially if you're interested in the game and eventually interested in the dungeon expansion. There's some key items that are coming up that are actually going on right now, and then also here in the near future. If you're not familiar with the dungeon expansion, it's really the next big part of the Castles game. That if you're not in the Castle game right now, it's a good entry point because it's a whole new area. It's a whole new starting point. They're just running events now to really benefit those that are currently in the game, to allow them to get, I guess, a discounted style of hero packs. So it's a good opportunity to get into the Castles game since it's extremely popular, and I think that it's got a huge future coming up here. All right, let's go ahead and start with the announcements that they put in there. First of all, um, when they did the lumberjack crafting several months ago, there they expected, I think, in the 4 to 5,000 range as far as the lumberjacks that get crafted. There was actually over 10,000 lumberjacks get crafted, which pretty much way exceeded their expectations. So because of this, what they're going to go ahead and do on the 24th is a blending event where you burn four lumberjacks. And I don't think they've really burned for it. I don't think they've really let us know what you're going to be getting as a result. I think it's going to be a surprise, but it's coming up here on the 24th. It's a chance to burn up to 4,000 lumberjacks, which will reduce the overall count to um, reduce it to 6,000, which is still a high number, but it's a much more reasonable number. The neat thing that's happened since they've announced this, these lumberjacks a couple days ago were in the 19-20 wax range per lumberjack. They have shot up into the 70 wax range. In fact, earlier this morning, probably about 2 hours ago, I checked and they were in the 50 wax range. There's someone out there that is buying up these lumberjacks like crazy because they want to do that blending event. So if you were involved in the crafting event a few months ago and you have some extra lumberjacks, you have two opportunities here. You have one opportunity if you have four to go ahead and do this blend, which will be limited to 1,000 blends equivalent to 4,000 actual burned lumberjacks. That's option number one. Or option number two is you could go ahead and get a quick 70s whatever wax. I don't know what this price is going to go up to. It's all going to be speculation. So if you need some wax, for example, to get ready for the hero pack event that's coming up, it's a good opportunity there to go ahead and do that. So two ways you can go ahead and use the lumberjacks. Now's a good time to check that out if you want to get rid of some of your lumberjacks. Me personally, I'm holding on to my lumberjacks. Trying to remember how many I actually have. I have quite a few. I want to say in the 8 range. So there's a chance I may check out what the blend is and actually go ahead and blend 4 of them. But I'm using 2 or 3, sometimes 4 of those on a weekly basis just to produce lumber. All right, let's jump to the next thing, the courthouse, the Royal Courthouse. Their monthly distribution is coming up here on July 1st. This is what I currently have. Again, I have a total of 3 shares. I was unlucky and got 3 low bounties. So I have a total of 3 shares. Right now, it's adding up to about 86 wax that I'll get on July 1st, which is lower than last month. And the main reason that's lower than last month is because last month there's the big crafting event that they were pushing for. And with the current event that's going on with the hero packs, or the explorer packs, I should say, sorry, the explorer packs, they don't require any seals. So that's why this is a little lower this month. I'm assuming as we get closer, because the hero packs to blend those is going to require a seal, this number for August 1st distribution will go up quite a bit. So that will happen here on July 1st. And then we start getting into the hero packs. Again, this is for the dungeon expansion. This is what they're doing is they're doing 3 fragments for this. It looks like this. You have an MSource fragment, which costs 1 million MSource. They have an RSource, which costs 1,000 RSource. I just crafted one this morning, so that's why this is lower. And then they're going to have a sale for a wax fragment, which is going to cost the equivalent of 35 wax. All right. I did a whole video on this, but just give you an idea. They're going to have 2 hero packs available. One hero pack is going to be the standard pack, which gives you 1 hero and 3 pieces of equipment. That's going to cost 1 of each of the fragment plus a seal to craft. Actually shows it right here. There it is. So it's 1 of each of the fragments, seal to craft. There's going to be 1,500 of those that are craftable. The one that I like, the Exalted Hero Pack, actually gives you 2 heroes and 7 pieces of equipment. Plus the rarity chances are higher to get higher rarity heroes. So it's a little bit of a bonus. And what this costs is, it costs 2 MSource, 3 RuneSource, 2 wax, and then 2 seals. So it costs a little bit more than double the RSource fragments, but everything else is doubled, and there's only 500 of those available. So one of the key items to get, these 2, the MSource and the RuneSource, are already available for crafting. So you can craft those now if you have the resources. The wax one is going to be the key one, and this is the one that most people had the currency for. So they're afraid that there's going to be, just like with every other sale, that there could be bots that jump in and buy them all up and try and flip them on the secondary market. So there will be a whitelist for this crafting. And they're also going to break it down into 2 different sales. First sale is going to be on July 16th. They're going to have the supply of 1,000 of these fragments for sale. Again, the equivalent of $35. And it's going to be a priority for those that are whitelisted. Basically, the whitelisting is going to be a number of different things. We're actually going to have a giveaway here in the future for some whitelists, so you can get on that list if you want to get on that list. And it's going to be a very limited time. And then they're going to go ahead and do the second on July 8th for 1.5 thousand of the fragments, which is the remainder of the fragments. Again, need to be whitelisted for this. And I actually think the whitelist that I'm going to give away is for this one. I think the whitelist for the priority ones are the first dib ones. This is for existing players that have crafted a lumberjack. They've crafted a carpenter, and they've crafted one of the 2, either the courthouse or the Explorers Guild. And then for the 8th, that's when there's going to be whitelists that are given away, which will be part of, I'll be doing one of those giveaways, so keep an eye out for that. So then on the 12th, we'll have the opportunity to go ahead and craft these packs that I just went through. You can't open them until closer to the actual expansion, but they will have the ability to get them early. Why is this so important? Why are they doing this fragments this early before the the dungeon expansions available. The reason is they're trying to give existing players basically discounted packs. So you have the chance in the game right now, if you are an existing player, you have the opportunity to generate MSource, and you have the opportunity to go ahead and generate RSource in game. So with your assets, you can go ahead and create those, and then wax out of pocket is only 35 for the standard hero pack, and then it's going to be 70 because you need 2 fragments for the Exalted hero pack. What they're saying is they're potentially, and this is pure speculation, once these packs go for sale close to the event for wax, they're thinking it's going to cost $100 equivalent for the standard pack and potentially $200 equivalent for the Exalted pack. Again, that may change. It's very early, but basically what it means is if you go for these fragments, you're getting the packs at a large discount compared to when they go retail. That's why we're pushing this. That's why I keep doing videos on it. I don't want anyone to come back and say they weren't aware of this. I've put a lot of videos out about it. So jump on it, especially if you're interested in the dungeon expansion, something I'm very interested in. So I just wanted to do a quick recap of basic events. The one other thing that I wanted to add in here, and this is another announcement that came out last night, the first 223 of these, there was a typo in the actual fragment details. So what they are doing is they're doing a blending event to give you the new and the version that you need in order to do this hero pack. It is currently on Nifty. It is right here. All you need is, I already did my blend early this morning. If you have one of those first 223 of the old rune source fragments, you do need to do this blend in order to have it to be able to use it for the hero pack blending. So go ahead and check out the Discord. They have an announcement here. Basically, go to that link from the Discord, and then if you scroll down and you see that you have one of the assets down here, go ahead and blend it to the newer version of the RSource fragment. All right. I hope you guys are excited about this dungeon expansion. If you can't tell at my once a week videos, um, I'm excited about it. I'm so excited that I'm going to be doing an interview. I've mentioned this Discord, I mentioned this in previous videos. We are doing an interview with Robert and Josh from the Castles team this Friday at 11 a.m. East. I'm sorry, 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll go ahead and I'll be basically throwing in a lot of announcements up this week just to remind you all of it. I encourage you to come join. Come over to the Discord also and let me know if you have any questions that you want me to ask, and I'll try and get them into the interview also. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.